Hey there. Today I'm talking about how to run a technical audit for your Next.js application. And here I am. I've got my 10x dev site. This is in production. And I built it with Next.js. And I ran a Lighthouse audit. And take a look at this. I've got confetti everywhere. I've got a perfect score across the board. So you'd think, okay, this is great. My website cannot be optimized anymore. Well, you don't want to just stop, yeah, you don't want to stop just at Chrome Lighthouse. This gives you um, great information about easy things you can target for optimizing your site. However, it's what's known as a lab audit. Um, the conditions, this is strong. I have strong internet connection right now. What you're going to want to do is take your test over to PageSpeed Insights, and this is what's known as a field audit. This simulates poor connection from the user. It's a mobile audit. The audit gets run from Google servers. It doesn't get run from Lighthouse. I'm running it from my IP, and I have got great Wi-Fi connection right now, and my app was it's deployed close to where I'm at, so I'm closer to my servers. Google, they're simulating somebody checking your website from anywhere on a cell phone with poor connection, and that's why you'll see your performance scores will typically drop significantly. So this is not okay. I wanted to figure out why is my performance set to, why is it at 76? That's a pretty big difference. Well, fortunately, Next.js has this bundle analyzer, and you can go check it out. It's this is how you use the analyzer. But essentially, what it does is it'll show you a breakdown of what you're shipping to the client. So you're not shipping just one file. Everything gets broken out into it's called chunking. Your JavaScript gets chunked into multiple JavaScript files and gets sent to the browser. But you can really see where your what libraries and what code is really causing your client bundle to inflate. So if you look at this, each one of these is associated with a piece on the charts here. But this guy is almost a whole megabyte uncompressed. And now let's see what that is. And it's this recharts. So on my homepage, I have this chart, which you think, okay, that's great. I'm still getting 100 performance. Well, no. On PageSpeed Insights, I'm getting a 76, and here clearly this is the biggest culprit, and I'm shipping way too much JavaScript to the client, and this is slowing down my performance significantly. So that's kind of like the type of insights you can get. It shows you. We'll just bring that all back up. There's a stat that's like uncompressed JavaScript. There's parsed, which means you ship the JavaScript to the client and it's compressed at that point. And then when it's decompressed and needs to get actually executed in the browser, that's the parse size. So this recharts chunk when it's decompressed is 325 kilobytes, which obviously, I don't want to be shipping a massive JavaScript file like that and um, having to get it parsed and executed on, a phone that has very poor Wi-Fi and whatever. And then there's the gzipped, which is the compressed size of the JavaScript that it's getting sent over the wire. So clearly, my recharts is the biggest offender, and that's going to give me some great insight into what I need to do to optimize my site and get my 76 score up into the green.